Hey guys, I'm P-Freak. Welcome to Pokemon Heart Gold version, the sequel basically to Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green version. This is a remake of the original Pokemon sequels, Pokemon Gold and Silver, and commonly thought of to be one of the best games in the entire Pokemon franchise, at least within the core series. I am super excited to start this one, but at the same time not really, since we're going to be exploring a brand new region that's honestly not one of my favorite regions in the entire franchise or whatever. But still, it's in my favorite generation, which is Generation 4. So, without further ado, let's get started, shall we? I will first tell you important things about this game. Please touch any topic you'd like to know about on screen. We don't need to learn anything, since I'll basically be explaining the entire thing while we go through. Also, a lot of it's pretty easy to understand. Huh? I guessed. At this hour? Sorry to keep you waiting. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Professor Oak. Yes, we know who you are, although I do like your new jacket. But everyone calls me the Pokemon Professor. Before we go any further, I'd like to tell you a few things you should know about this world. You mean stuff we already know about? This world is widely inhabited by creatures known as Pokemon. Hey, it's Pikablu! If you don't get that reference, I'll explain it probably later, probably not. We humans live alongside Pokemon as friends. At times we play together, and other times we work together. Some people use their Pokemon to battle and develop closer bonds. That's an awkward pause. Now, why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself? Are you a boy, or are you a girl? Won't you tell me, please? Now, in the original Gold and Silver, you actually did not have a choice. You were stuck being a boy. However, in its third version, Pokemon Crystal, that was the first time you were ever actually able to play a girl in the Pokemon franchise. It's not the same girl here. We have a choice between Ethan and Lyra. Lyra is actually a new character within the franchise, introduced within these games. And actually, there is quite an interesting difference for depending if you choose a boy or a girl. We'll get to that difference later on. But for now, I am a dude. So, you're a boy then? Yes, I am. Also, a nice thing about this game is that unlike its previous games that were in the 4th generation, Pokemon Diamond and Pearl and Platinum, this one utilizes the touchscreen a whole lot more. We'll eventually get to Diamond and Pearl and Platinum later, but I'm doing them in order of remake release, if that makes any sense. Anyways, my name is... P-Freak. Nope, not P-Q. P-Freak. There we go. Your name is P-Freak? Yes, it is. P-Freak, are you ready? Not really, but sure, whatever. Your very own tale of grand adventure is about to unfold. Fun experiences, difficult experiences, there's so much waiting for you. Dreams, adventure, let's go to the world of Pokemon. I'll see you later. See you, Gramps. And we are shrunken into our own little bedroom here. Now, before we do anything, we can't do the thing that we typically do before we start a game. But we can explore around a room a bit. We have the PC, and all it has is just mail for us. We have a message from Lyra, though. Read it, clearly. Adventure, excited, I love Pokemon. Thanks, that was really informative. Also, since we saw Meryl's little sprite over there, Pikablu, basically Meryl was one of the first few champions. I got my games mixed up there for a second. One of the first few Pokemon introduced when Generation 2 was coming out. And a lot of people started calling it Pikablu because they didn't have an official name for it. Over here, it's a Wii. Wii is huge in Johto, too. Johto is the name of the region we're in. And there's TV here. And it's not showing anything. Okay, that should be fun. Let's head downstairs, shall we? Oh, come on. Should explain real quickly, I am playing this on emulator. As much as I really wanted to, I have no way to record this legitimately on a DS or a 3DS. If I could, I totally would, but because I'm playing on emulator, I am using my Xbox controller, and the D-pad can be a bit weird sometimes, if my last little mini playthrough didn't show that. Hi, P-Freak, you're finally awake. Your friend Lyra was just here. She's our friend. Ugh. She was playing hide-and-seek with her Meryl. Oh, I almost forgot. Our acquaintance, Professor Elm, was looking for you. He said they have a favor to ask of you. You know where the lab is, right? It's right next door to us. By the way, do you have everything you need to go out? Here's the bag to carry things. This is your trainer card. Here, you can save a record of your progress. These are also rather helpful. Just try touching the buttons and you'll know what to do in no time. Indeed, thanks Mom. Now that we finally have the option to do this, we are going to go to the options, no pun intended. We are switching text speed to fast. I don't know why it defaults to mid in these games, but basically if you want it to go fast, otherwise you need to hold down the A button. This just saves us from that. Battle scene. This is our decision whether or not we want to see the animations inside Pokemon battles. If we hit yes, the game will go slower, but we get to see all these cool Generation 4 animations. If we hit off, then the game goes a bit faster. Battle style. This is basically your difficulty setting. That's what I've been told it's about, and that's how I basically explain it. Shift style. We're basically whenever we KO a Pokemon, we are given the option to switch out to another Pokemon, or we have set where we are not given that option after we KO a Pokemon, and we have to actually spend a turn if we want to switch out. I am going to do set because that's the more difficult option, and sometimes these games can be a bit too easy otherwise. Sound, stereo or mono, that's just sound things. Button mode, if you go L equals A, you can press the L button to basically act like an A button press. That's if you want to play like one-handed, I guess, which is interesting, I guess. And frame, this basically just changes the different window types for the text boxes. Let's go with this one. This one's my favorite because we're playing Heart Gold text box. Yeah, fun stuff. Anyways, now that that's all said and done, we don't need to really explore anything else, so let's head out. And we are in New Bark Town. And look, it's Pikablu again. Okay, last time I make that reference, I'm sorry. Hi, Lyra. I guess they talk in emotes? Wow, not even gonna say hi to me. Okay, rude. Well, we were told to go to Professor Elm's. Who the frick are you? Hey, asshole. This is the famous Elm Pokemon Lab. What are you staring at? Wow, what a dick. Okay, well, we could visit Elm, but I don't feel like it. I'm headed out later. Well, what do you want? Wait, P-Freak. What? What do you think you're doing? Who are you, my mother? It's dangerous to go out without a Pokemon. While the Pokemon jump out of the grass on the way to the next town. Oh, I'll be fine, but whatever. What the hell was Lyra doing up here? Hello. Oh, wait, there are actually people here. Hi, P-Freak. My husband's always so busy. I hope he's okay. When he's caught up in his Pokemon research, he even forgets to eat. I forget to eat pretty often, too, though it's not because of research. When I grow up, I'm going to help my dad. I'm going to be a great Pokemon professor. Good luck with that, kid. If there's anything I learned about Pokemon, it's that you never age a day in this world. Although I say that, and yet this is supposed to take place 3 years after Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green. So that's interesting. Hey, you must be Ellen. Hi, P-Freak. I've been waiting for you. Do you know anything about my research? As you know, Pokemon are carried in Pokeballs these days. Before the Pokeball was invented, people used to walk with Pokemon, just like your friend Lyra does. Pokeballs are great because you can carry many Pokemon, but walking with Pokemon must have some advantages. It could have something to do with how Pokemon grow or evolve. So I'm going to give you a Pokemon. Can you walk beside this Pokemon outside of its Pokeball to see if this brings any special feelings or bonds between Pokemon and people? The device over there has some Pokemon you can choose from. Oh. Is that your email notification? It sounds like a ringtone to me. Oh hey, I got an email. It is the email notification. You actually turn on notifications for your email? Okay. Hey, listen, I have this acquaintance that people call Mr. Pokemon. He keeps finding weird things and raving about his discoveries. Anyway, I just got an email from him saying that this time it's real. It's probably another Pokemon egg, but we're still busy with our Pokemon research. Wait, I know. You can go at our place, right? Can we count on you? You can choose one of the Pokemon over there. Now, the Pokemon egg thing was actually quite significant back in Generation 2 because this was the first time that Pokemon breeding was a thing. It's been a thing for 3 generations now, so it's not as special, but still, I guess we can go over to Mr. Pokemon's place, touch a Pokeball to see what Pokemon is inside. Now, as with every Pokemon game, we have a choice of 3 different starters. We have Chikorita, the more supportive grass-type Pokemon. It's not really an attacker, it's honestly kind of the weakest of the bunch here, and I've never used one before. I don't want to use one starting today, I'm sorry. We have Totodile, which is actually technically supposed to be the 3rd choice, but whatever. Totodile is a physical water attacker, which is a problem because all water-type moves are special moves. Until this generation where the physical special split happened. So now Totodile is a bit more viable as a physical water attacker. Unfortunately, it doesn't really get that good of a physical water-type move for a long, long time. So, it's great. I've used it before. It's typically what I go for, but we all know what we're going to actually choose. Wrong direction. Cyndaquil. Cyndaquil is a special attacking fire type, and the best of the 3 options here. And here's the thing about Johto. It is very, very, very limited in its team options. Like its team building options, you basically build a team of 6 Pokemon in every Pokemon game. It is so limited that I kind of have to resort to this, because there are better water types and better grass types out there that I can choose from. Also, a fun little fact, if you're shiny hunting, you can actually see whether or not the Pokemon's shiny right here. Shiny is basically just an altered color palette of the Pokemon that's extremely rare. It also gets little sparklies when it comes down to battle. So, we are going to go with Cyndaquil. You'll take Cyndaquil, the fire-type Pokemon? Yes, we will. And we get Cyndaquil from Professor Allen. And this is a nice little feature that everyone loved, and I'm pretty glad that they brought back in the DLCs for Pokemon Sword and Shield. Pokemon actually walk around with you. And it's not limited to like a specific number of Pokemon like it was in Pokemon Diamond, Pearl, Platinum. It's every Pokemon. Every Pokemon can walk outside of its Pokeball with you as long as it's in the first slot of your party. Do we want to give Cyndaquil a nickname? Sure, let's think of something. It is a dude Cyndaquil. Most starter Pokemon do end up being males because they have a higher male ratio than female ratio. Let's see. What do we want to name you? Alright, so thinking about it for a second, I was going to name the Cyndaquil Rupture, as in like a volcano rupturing, but that made me think of a completely different name instead. It might not make total sense, but I'm going to name my Cyndaquil Reptar. If you don't know who Reptar is the green dinosaur that featured in this original 90s show called Rugrats. It was a big part of my childhood, and now I'm going to forever call this Cyndaquil Reptar. How do you like walking with your Pokemon? It's not bad, is it? You can take it all the way to Mr. Pokemon's house. If Pokemon gets hurt, you heal it with this machine. It's so easy to use. Just check the PC on my desk. Mr. Pokemon goes everywhere and finds rarities. His house is past Cherry Grove City. Go north a little past Cherry Grove City. I'm counting on you, P-Freak. And so we are off. Oh, never mind. We have an assistant that wants to talk to us. P-Freak, I want you to have these to help you with the task. And we get potions. Potions are basically the way how we'll heal Pokemon outside of the little healing machine. Pokemon are weak in the beginning. Don't hesitate to use a potion if you think yours is in danger. Thanks, bud. We'll definitely try to remember that. Oh, it's Lyra again. Are you gonna completely ignore me again? P-Freak, so you picked a Cyndaquil. That's a cute Pokemon you have. When you walk with it, it'll become more friendly. You should turn around and talk to it sometimes, too. Well, that's right. Why don't you show it to your mom? See ya. Yeah, I'd love to show it to her, but we kind of have a task we gotta go to, so I'm just gonna head out to the city. I will briefly talk to the Reptar, though. Your Pokemon has a flower petal on its face. Cute. Again, this was one of the best features. I am so glad they offered this. And again, it's any Pokemon, even giant Pokemon, though giant Pokemon will have a limitation where they can't appear inside most buildings. Oh, come on, you again? What do you want this time? I have a Pokemon now. Why am I not allowed to leave the town? Did you leave your Pokegear at home? You should ask your mom. Pokegear? What the hell is a Pokegear? Fine. Mom. This lady said something about a Pokegear? Oh, P-Freak. That's a cute Pokemon you have. Professor Elm must have given it to you? Oh, Professor Elm has a task for you say. What kind of task? I see. That sounds a little difficult. When someone makes that kind of request of you, it must be important. Oh, that's right, I completely forgot. Your Pokegear came back from the repair shop. Here you go. And we get our Pokegear. This is a new feature in this game. Pokemon Gear, or Pokegear as it's often called. I say new feature, it is actually featured in Gold, Silver, and Crystal, but you get the point. Is what every trainer should have. Guess what? You can use Pokegear to make a phone call, too. Do you remember how? It doesnn matter what you choose here, so I'm just going to say yes. Just power on the Pokegear and touch the telephone button, okay? She'll tell you either way. The names of people you call can call are automatically registered. Just select one to give him or her a call. Wow, I can't believe it's so easy to make a phone call. Yeah, so occasionally when you battle trainers, you will be offered to receive their phone number, which is fine because sometimes they can call you again and offer you to rebattle them. That's stuff we will get into later. Like I said, I'm playing this on an emulator, so I guess the sprites are going to get a bit wonky sometimes. Give me a second. Alright, so that was incredibly weird. I did a bit of research. Turns out this just happens when, like, the video card or whatever, like, it's a bit screwy. Whoops. Hit the wrong button there. Anyways, now that we got our Poke here, I guess it's time for us to head out. Wait 1 second. God damn it, really? What do you want, Elm? I almost completely forgot about this. Here, I'll give you my number. And we get Professor Elm in the Poke Gear. Yay. I'll call you if anything comes up. Thanks, can I leave town now? Like a responsible 10-year-old? Thank you. And we're on our first route. Before we go any further, though, I will quickly show the Poke Gear. Yes, I am recording this at 3:31 in the morning. Sue me. Now, there isn't much we can see right now, but if we go over to the settings, we can actually change the skin of our Poke Gear. My personal favorite is this one right here. Yeah, that just looks nice. Anyways, we're on route... What route is this again? 29. It's basically a continuation of the Kanto routes, so I think Kanto ended with Route 28 or something. This is supposed to be directly connected to Kanto. We'll see more of that later on. Anyways, if you walk around wild grass, and tall grass here, you have a chance of running into a Pokemon. Pokemon is once again, as you all know, a turn-based RPG, where basically we battle monsters, catch them, and use them to battle other monsters. Now, unfortunately, we can't, like, add new members to our party quite yet. But, damn, that is a powerful Rattata. It's level 4. Jeez. Hopefully, Reptar doesn't die to our first Rattata. Hopefully. Survey says... maybe. I mean, if we don't get unlucky, then Reptar should survive. We did receive those potions. If all your Pokemon do faint, though, then you'll do what's basically called whiting at... You know what? I'll just let the game explain it to you. That's not really blacking out, that's more like whiting out. But yeah, if all your Pokemon get KO'd, you run away to the nearest healing area. P-Freak, welcome home. Sounds like you had quite the experience out there. Maybe you should take a quick rest so you can relax. Thanks, Mom. Oh good, you and your Pokemon are looking great. Oh yes, I heard from Professor Elm. He said the Pokemon's energy is measured in HP, or hit points, or health points as I called them. If your Pokemon lose their HP, you can restore it at any Pokemon Center. If you're going to travel far away, the smart trainer stocks up on potions at the Pokemart. Make me proud, honey, take care. We'll explain more about the Pokemart and Pokemon Center later on. But let's try to get back on the route and hopefully not have that happen again. That was just great. The first Pokemon we encounter, and it's a Rattata that killed us because of a critical hit. Critical hits basically increase the damage that a move does. I believe it's by 1.5 times? I think at one point it used to be double, but it's changed to 1.5 times, and we are not doing this again, so I'm just going to run away. Thank you very much. And their complete pure chance. I think it's like 12.5? Hoot hoot. And it's only level 2. Okay, we can fight this one. It's a 12.5 chance with every attack for it to hit, I think. Or it's a 6% chance. It's one of those two. Again, I'll just put it on the screen to tell you what the actual answer is. And plus, with our lower defense, it does take it if our defenses have been lowered. I should probably briefly go into Pokemon stats. Pokemon have 6 different stats. They have their HP, their physical attack, physical defense, special attack, and special defense. Their HP is their hit points, how many hits they can take before they faint. Attack is physical attack, where how much damage basically it shows you how strong their physical attacks have the potential to be, like tackle. Defense protects against these physical attacks. Special attack is basically the same thing, but for special moves, so typically like beams or moves that don't make direct contact. Oh, there's actually an item over here. Special defense, same thing, but special defensive, how many helps with how well you defend against special attacks. And then speed, it helps with who decides who goes first in a battle. Faster the Pokemon, the sooner they can attack in battle. So that's the basics of Pokemon battling. Learning all that, and learning which Pokemon are strong in what areas will help you become a great Pokemon trainer. So with that all said and done, as I mentioned before, Cyndaquil is a special attacker, so this tackle is not really doing much. And Growl lowers our physical attack. So, yay. That's why that quick attack did so much damage, is because our defenses were actually lower. And then we got hit with a crit. So, yeah, that was a recipe for disaster to begin with. And it's using Foresight again. Foresight's an interesting move. It basically allows, it gets us into the elemental parts of this game. Every Pokemon has at least one Pokemon elemental type. There are 16 or 17 types. Is it 17? There are a lot of types. Foresight, basically what it does is that it allows fighting type and normal type moves to hit ghost types. Every type has its weaknesses and resistances, and some types even have immunities. Ghost types are immune to normal and fighting type moves. So again, also learning all the type matchups will also help you become a great Pokemon trainer. Foresight, I think, also removes the need to check for accuracy, I think. Anyways, what's up here we have... Oh, what was that item we got? Anyways, I didn't pay attention. I think it was just another potion. Yeah, it was just another potion. Okay. It's an apricorn tree. Since there's nothing to put it in, there's no reason to take it. Apricorns will be important much later. I'm waiting for Pokemon that only appear in the morning. Yes, that's another thing. In Generation 4, or technically Generation 2, they introduced time cycles. There are some Pokemon that appear only in the daytime, and some Pokemon that appear only in nighttime. Hoothoot, for example, only appears at night. But, without further ado, we finally made it to Cherry Grove City. Hey, old man, what's up? You're a rookie trainer, aren't you? I can tell. That's okay, everyone's a rookie at some point. If you like, I can teach you a few things. Okay then, follow me. Geez, you are a speedy old man. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot you weren't wearing running shoes. I'll try to go as slow as possible, so try keeping up. I love how we have to wear specific types of shoes in order to run. This is a Pokemon Center. They heal your Pokemon up in no time. You'll be relying on them a lot, so you better learn about them, unless you're doing a special challenge run where you don't do healing. This is a Pokemart. They sell Pokeballs for catching wild Pokemon and other useful items. Yeah, you're gonna be also visiting Pokemarts a lot. Route 30 is out this way. Trainers will be battling their Pokemon there. If you go a little further, you'll see Mr. Pokemon's house. So it's like Pokemon's last name or something? That's a weird last name. This is a sea, as you can see. Some Pokemon are found only in water. And we'll be exploring this area of Cherry Grove later. We will eventually get to travel on water, but we don't have access to that right now. Here, it's my house. For your efforts keeping up with me, I'll give you my running shoes. They're still warm. Got you, didn't I? Don't worry, these are brand new. And we get the running shoes. This was a thing introduced in Generation 3 and improved in Generation 4. The instructions read, touch the sprint button on the touchscreen to sprint. It also says hold down B to sprint. Now, a new thing they added into this game is that normally you would have to actually hold the B button in order to keep running around. But you can instead press this little button down here on the touchscreen with the orange shoes, and now you will just automatically sprint without pressing the B button. You're going to get around so much faster, and it's so great that they added this. A nice little addition they also changed between Generations 3 and Generation 4 is that you can actually run inside buildings now. So if we go into Pokemon Center here, we can run around in here without a care. Let's heal up our Pokemon real quickly, and then I think we're actually going to call it here. We didn't really get much done here, but we did get our first Pokemon, got our assignment, and we made it about halfway to our destination. We're about half an hour in here, so I think this is a good place for us to stop. If you like what I do, subscribe to my channel and consider supporting me on Patreon and follow me on social media links. All that will be in the description. Next time, we're going to finish our journey and head on over to Mr. Pokemon's house. I'll see you all then.